So you got to start tightening these. And I forgot to start recording, but I got this digital torque screwdriver, so it tells me when I'm at torque. So I'm going to torque each one of these to 8 inch-pounds, which is probably not exactly as much as it should be because I've got these lock nuts on here, so I should probably add some drag torque to it. But given the fact that they're going into this plexiglass, I don't exactly want to over torque them. So I'm going to allow for the low end of the torque range as long as I've got a little bit of thread sticking through to be where I want it to be. Okay, the canopy is mostly in place. These screws here are not tightened, but the 7 top on either side and all along this bottom rail here, those are all tightened. Now we have to take these 3 little clips, and they're just pieces of metal with a hole in them. And we're going to position one here, one here, and one here. And we're going to have to use the Dremel to sort of like etch out part of the canopy for those to go in. So that way they can be recessed. And welcome back to another bit of time lapse here. For those following along at home, these are hours 87 and 88 of 114 on this canopy project. It is quite a long project, and as you can see, we're not even into the composites yet. I mean, hint hint, the fact that it's only 114 and the composites are still to go, it's not that much left to do, 20 some hours worth of composites. But yeah, this is an interesting thing to do. These little clips, they have you pilot them with a number 40, dimple them, and then drill up to a number 30 or 33, which I guess would be for an MK319BS rivet, which makes sense. The problem is that, like, drilling that up to the next size when it's that small, it just spins because, you know, your drill is just going to catch on the hole, as it did here. Yeah, there it goes. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so these clips just sort of hold the canopy down for the, like, just sort of like really hold it in place while you do the composite. The composite is the real structure, and the strength that you get by composite is just fiberglass. This real strength that you get to hold the windscreen in place. These are just sort of like a little insurance policy to make sure that it stays set down while you're doing the build. They don't really add anything to it as, you know, for the actual structure of the canopy. And as you can see, even though I thought I had taken off enough of the plastic, I still had to come back and take off a little bit more. That's just a matter of putting some pop rivets in those babies and letting them go. Yeah, those have got to be 319 BSs. Okay. You can see the canopy sort of lift up on the edges here as you put the center one in. And yeah, look at this. Look at the left side of the screen here, how it pulls up as I'm riveting that down. Didn't even notice it. It turns out those 3 rivets and canopy clips weren't enough, because what happened is, you can kind of see it. When I put this one in, it actually pulled the canopy back a little bit too far, and I couldn't get it to not do that. So when it did that, it also lifted, hard to see, right here. So I'm going to have to put a clip here and here to do away with that lift, which is going to lift up a little bit somewhere else, but it'll be enough. So yeah, we're going to do 2 more of these really quick here. And then come back next time. It's actual composite work. We're going to do the fill that goes between the plastic and the metal here. So see you then.